Hello everyone, I'm putting this up here just to show YouTube that I am operating within the guidelines of fair use, which allows to use segments of material I do not own the rights for in order to criticize and express an opinion. Just as any democratic, free speech supporting platform would do. I'm not going to make any money out of this, and everything I upload here will be for the sole purpose of reviewing, critique, and expressing opinions about what's going on and what went on the fully. Andrea has decided to upload a video recently called 13 Years of Marriage, 2 Kids, 2 Countries, and 3,000 Vlogs Later. And that gave me an idea to actually do the same, but with just from one point of view, and that is Raphael. So this video is going to be about comparing who this boy was before they left Israel and who he is now. This video is from 2018. Raphael is going to be 7 in a few months, and it means that they are about to leave to America very soon. I would like to put some emphasis here on how different Raphael is before they left Israel compared to how he is today. What 3 or more years of isolation, of being deprived of stimuli, of friendships, of being around boys his age, of being exposed to a lot of methodical scaring, of being basically detached from reality in many ways that other boys his age are allowed to live in. So let's watch. So let's start by commenting on the very, very obvious. There is no fear of water here of any kind whatsoever, even though Andrea claimed that because he is autistic, he had fear of water. Don't think so. He is completely comfortable. He feels safe. He feels good. But more than that, he is splashing in water on his own, enjoying his time, and he's making a friend. So he's speaking to this girl, and later on in the video, he even says to his mom, he made a friend, and she's 8 years old, and he tells her about her. And so he had no problem communicating with other children. He had no problem with eye contact. Just a normal, sweet little kid. And this is him just before they left Israel. So he still, despite everything he went through as a baby and a toddler, and you could find this all on my channel, and on their channel, of course, despite everything, he is completely capable. And that is because I think he did have a lot of or more influence from the outside. So he was exposed, and here I have to give CODIS to Andrea, to sports. He went to all kinds of activities. Due to his autism, she wanted him to have gymnastics and whatever. And so he was exposed to more things. Also, he had to go to school, again, because it was mandatory. There is no such thing, as far as I could find, in Israel of homeschooling unless you get a very specific special permit from the government or from the Ministry of Education or something like that. But he went to school. He was around other kids. So you can see a very well-developed child here. And indeed, if you go watch the video, he goes through that little waterfall. I don't know how many times. He just repeats it again and again, and he's enjoying himself and having fun. And so here we see just a very well-adjusted child, right? Okay. Now in the next video, we're going to watch Raphael today. I'm going to take a snippet and put it on here for you to just see how big a difference there is in this child after 3 years of complete and total isolation. He was yanked out of school even before COVID started. So by now he is, you know what, just watch.
What do I do?
Yeah, you know what, Hadar, that's not funny. that your son does not know how to play anymore, that he is 10 years old and has no idea what to do when given the opportunity to play.
Going. There's nowhere to go.
I'm not getting this. What are you giggling about? Your son is standing there on that rock, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to play, he seems to be so confused and so just clueless about how to enjoy himself. And all you have to say is just to giggle about what's he doing? There's nowhere to go. Well, you know what? He has been isolated. For the last 3.5 years, he has been stuck with you at home, always belittling him, always gaslighting him, always treating him in such a... It's not even indifference, it's almost like you dislike him, genuinely dislike him. What do you expect him to be able to do? And why is it still funny to you instead of feeling sad and upset for what your son has become, how you've changed him in these 3.5 years? Why is this a giggling? And why are people who are complete strangers, like myself, like all the people who are watching this channel, and people who comment on the bakery and sometimes on your channel, but they get deleted, of course, why are we so much more upset? Why do we feel pain and sadness when we see what has happened to Raphael, how he's changed? And why is it funny to you, his parent, his father? Do you not ask yourself that question? How is it that other people see a painful situation here, but you see it as funny? I wonder.
Huh?
Say something?
No, go have fun. While you can.
Go have fun while you can. For me, personally, my perception of this sentence is to show how rare it is that these kids get out into the open and be around other kids and other people. Although, pay attention, especially Raphael, he makes sure throughout this scene, you have to go and watch their own video to see it, how he is afraid to stand near another boy. He's so afraid of the virus or whatever was put into his head. But when Hadar says this, to me, it means it is so rare for you to get out and have fun. Go enjoy it while you can, because this is going to be over soon, and who knows when is the next time. So, really, the whole purpose of this video is to show where Raphael is 3 years later, and what he has become, what has been done to him. In my opinion, again, children do not turn this timid and frightened and clueless about how to even react to the outside, how to play. Playing, especially playing with water, comes naturally to kids. They like to splash and enjoy. And we've seen Raphael do it, exactly 3.5 years ago in Israel. We've seen it. I just put a clip up here. So this is not foreign to him. You cannot say, oh, he's autistic, so he doesn't know how to play. No, not true. You cannot say he's afraid of water, so he doesn't know what to do. No, not true. It is seen in this clip and in many of her clips that both these things are just not true. I would even say that would be lies. So basically, he lost these abilities within these 3.5 years of isolation, of keeping him so scared, so afraid, so isolated, and so belittled in so many ways that he has lost these skills. And I find that to be so painful and absolutely unacceptable. In no way should children lose their natural abilities to be children. And this is what is happening to Raphael, in my opinion. And I can't even tell you how sad that makes me, how desperate I feel that I can't help this person yet. And it's just, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching.